Yo guys, what's up? So we are back here for another vlog, and today is pretty exciting. We got this exciting stuff in the mail. You can see right there. Right there. I got both front and rear Street Faction bash bars for the E36. The front one is just your normal around hoop with a toe strap spot, and the rear one has the cool jack point. So we're gonna take the rear bumper off, get this mounted up, put it on the front bumper, and then we can finally carve out the front bumper so we have steering clearance. So it's been like 45 minutes and I finally got it unpackaged. There was stuff everywhere, but it looks super, super nice. I'm excited to put it in. Now I have to take this one apart first though. So there's so much OEM crap in here. So in taking the OEM stuff off, there's like a million of these little tiny clips that you get through behind the molding. And I found to be the easiest way is just to take a small punch and pound them out through the other side. So we got the bash bar mocked up. It's super easy. It just mounts into the stock factory locations. This little tab sticks through the bumper for the toe strap. But nice. I got this free of the OEM bumper. I'm gonna leave these little plastic things on the side because this is what holds it in. So yeah, and I'll leave the heat shield on too because the exhaust is still over there. We'll probably just zip tie around the tube in the bash bar through these double slots behind that'll be behind the trim molding. So we got this bad boy solid mounted, new hardware. Got a nice new jack point without having to go all the way into the diff. We'll try to get that bumper cover on now. So I slid the bumper cover on, and the tow hook is right in center here. So I gotta mark out and slot this out, and then we should be able to slide it on. So my pops is notching out the spot in the molding to fit this. This fits this part super nice, so the slot's going to be a little bit tighter to that, so it's a little bit cleaner. And then the jack pad actually sits underneath this, so I found the center of the jack pad and kind of measured around it for my jack. So I'm probably going to trim around this so I can jack on the jack pad without messing up the stock diffuser and actually get to it, because right now you can't. So the bash bar is installed, and now the bumper cover is on and tight. It's got the two plastic things that hold in the side. I have 3 zip ties behind the molding, and then this is just trimmed out, and then I have to get some washers for this. That's why this isn't tight. But here's my toe strap, because you are mandated to have a toe point front and rear at all times, and if they don't, they will pick up your car any way they see necessary, and that is not good. So now we can jump to the front. So my pops just got back from the store, and he got all the Dremel and drill bit stuff so we can drill out these ones that snapped. Like I was saying, these were just like little studs coming from the back, and this little corner right here was in damage at some point in time, so they welded the studs in. So when I tried to break them loose, they just snapped off. And if I wanted to do this properly, I would literally have to take off the whole front end again, and I really don't want to do that. So he's going to use the Dremel tool and drill out all this stuff. Then we're going to drill it out to 3/8 so we can mount the front bash bar. So one thing I wanted to cover real quick is this Drake Automotive Group fire extinguisher mount. I actually didn't even know about this until we watched Caleb Quambeck's video, and one of his subscribers sent him one of these same things because they noticed he didn't have a fire extinguisher. So, and it's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So this thing right here, piece, so you pull this mounts to the fire extinguisher itself. So you mount this to the fire extinguisher using like a T-bolt hose clamp style deal, and then this right here gets mounted to the car. So I'm going to mount this like to the tunnel somewhere where I can reach the fire extinguisher and reach this pull knob with my belt still on, and then this with the fire extinguisher on just kind of, it's like quick release, pops in. So if ever I needed to use it, I just pull this and pull the fire extinguisher off. So this is a super good find. So thank you, Caleb Quambeck's subscriber, for showing us this. All right, so the holes are all drilled out now, all ready for 3Ace hardware. So now we can toss the bash bar on and mount the front bumper. All right, so I got the bash bar thrown on, and then I tossed on the bumper as well. And this is like one of the coolest things about how well these bash bars fit. I mean, you look at it from the top, and obviously we got rid of the huge OEM piece of bumper. But aside from that, you can't tell that there's like a dope bash bar behind here. I finally was able to cut the bumper, so now I have enough tire clearance, and then I just drilled little holes here and used the red zip tie here. Now this zip tie is in place of the OEM plastic clips on the side. You saw in the back, we used them because we didn't have to cut that out, but over here, I had to eliminate them because I cut the part of the bumper that they mounted to. So now, the entire bumper is bolted on, which obviously you can't really see, but it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, to get to all the bolts around that little part of the frame rail, and then all the bolts in that part of the frame rail. This side was way easier, but over here was kind of a pain in the butt. But I'm super happy how it looks. It's super strong on there. Did the same notching out for the toe strap. Nice. Thank you, Street Faction, for making some nicely fitting products. So yeah, I'm super excited. I've never run an aftermarket bash bar or anything before. It was really, really easy to put on. All the holes lined up, everything fit properly. The bumpers, both the front bumper and the rear bumper, fit like the contour of the bash bar. Really, really nice. The rear jack point, which I'll show you real quick right now. Rear jack point, you guys saw me notch this out, and it's perfect to get to. It's right by the rear of the car. I mean, it's literally just a couple inches in versus going all the way back to the diff. Sure, there'll be some times when I still need to jack off the diff. Obviously, if I wreck something on the back of my car, or if I need to get my car a little higher, jacking off the diff will give me that little bit extra height. But for the most part, I am really, really happy with how everything went. I feel way better that I have new hardware, grade 8 hardware, front and rear. I'm really, really excited to incorporate these bash bars into like the new setup beyond this one, when I come back here in the trunk and just cut it all out. Do my rear mount radiator, my fuel cell, and do like the whole fiberglass rear part. So if I tap the wall, I mean, maybe I'll lose a headlight, but my bumper, my bash bar, fender, everything, trunk lid will just like go back to normal. You know, I would like to eliminate more weight as I reallocate weight in the rear. We put these things on the scales when I first like got the cage done, but I need to put it on the scales a little bit more. I know that it's a little bit front heavy, which isn't terrible, but we want to get it as close to like a 50-50 balance as possible. Now that might change as I learn more about what kind of setup I want. The new suspension setup will definitely change when the action in the car, when we're actually on the track. I kind of got off on a tangent there. The bash bars are great. I hope you guys like the vlog. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to an event soon. I'm really, really excited. So we got to get the trailer ready. That's in the list of things to do. But anyway, enjoy. Peace.